Good afternoon, PSD Commissioners. My name is Leah Lipska, and I am President of the Mount Horeb Area School District. Today I'm here to speak with you not only as an elected official, but also as a wife, mother, and taxpayer in the village of Mount Horeb. I'm here today to urge you to vote no against the ATC Cardinal Hickory Creek transmission line. As President of the Mount Horeb Area School District, I've had the opportunity to watch this process unfold. The district was the first to author a resolution against the ATC line. That resolution was passed unanimously 7-0 on December 18, 2017. It's almost a year later and we're still fighting the fight against this unneeded monstrosity. The resolution states, among other things, that children are 3 times more likely to get cancer living near ordinary power lines. These are not ordinary power lines. These are high voltage transmission lines that will carry even more power. What is the percentage of our students and children that could be affected by cancer now? Are you willing to put our children at risk? Besides the health risks, today I want to talk to you about what this high voltage transmission line will do to our natural resources, our village, and our state overall. The $500 million, 125-mile, 345-kilowatt high voltage transmission line will go from Dubuque County, Iowa to Middleton, Wisconsin, then span out past Dodgeville and keeps going north out of state. It affects as many different wildlife areas in Mount Horeb, including, but not limited to, the Sugar River Watershed, Military Ridge State Trail, and the Ice Age National Scenic Trail. It also affects the Upper Mississippi River National Wildlife and Fish Refuge, the Grant River, the Platte River, the Jack Oats Sloth, the Cassville Sloth, Blue Mound State Park, Pleasant Valley Conservancy State National Area, Belmont Prairie State National Area, and Herb Grassland Preserve. Here is the route that the ATC line will take and a sampling of the beautiful landscapes that will be ruined by these high voltage lines. Our beautiful natural resources are going to be overshadowed and ruined by 150 feet by 60 feet power lines. Those lines are as big as our village water tower. According to Dave Herfel, the water and electric superintendent, it stands 149 feet 9 inches tall. Can you imagine seeing these every few miles? Did you know this could also affect up to 16 species, 2 of which are endangered and 6 of which are threatened? These include several species of butterflies, birds, bumblebees, snails, frogs, and turtles. There are also 51 active bald eagle's nests in 4 counties where the ATC line would run. More than half of those are within townships in the transmissions corridor. Once these animals are extinct, they are gone forever. Is this high voltage power line where the power won't be used in Wisconsin worth it? What other adverse effects would this have on our village? According to the Western Dane Preservation Campaign, Transmission lines such as these have significant negative impact on property value. Property values have been known to fall 10 to 30%. A study conducted in 2012 said that even properties that are more than 1,000 feet from the transmission line saw a decrease in value and approximately 15%. Not only will this affect the village of Mount Horeb, but it will also affect the tax revenue that comes in for the school district in the village. Is the state of Wisconsin prepared to offset these costs? The mission of the PSC is to oversee and facilitate the effective and fair provisions of the quality utility services in Wisconsin. The high voltage power that is coming through these lines will not be used in the state of Wisconsin nor by its residents. These lines are just shipping electricity through our state without our use of it. According to Madison Gas and Electric, electrical sales have declined over the past decade. Wisconsin Power and Light sales have remained essentially flat over the past decade as well. Both utility companies have gained about 11,000 customers in that same time period. What benefit does this line have for Wisconsin? How does it meet the mission of the PSC? The Driftless Area Land Conservancy has listed better alternatives than the expensive, unnecessary high-voltage ATC line, such as increasing energy efficiency, distributing energy demand response, and solar energy. They also state that Wisconsin law requires the energy demand first be met with the most cost-effective options, including energy efficiency and conservation. The law also clearly intends that transmission avoid unnecessary impacts to the environment, including natural and cultural resources, and that new routes be created only as a last resort. Who is paying for this line? In the end, it will be the taxpayers of the state of Wisconsin. It is estimated that the lines will cost consumers $1 billion over the next 30 to 40 years. This cost doesn't just cover the cost to build, operate, and maintain these lines. It also covers the compensation for landowners whose land was sold or forcibly condemned for building these lines. These lines will be here forever. They will affect not only this generation, but the next generation, and so on and so on. These lines will be in place forever. They are so large that chances of them being removed at any point in my lifetime is slim. In conclusion, these gigantic monstrosities that are the ATC line would ruin the beautiful landscape that is Wisconsin. It would affect numerous natural resources, including the possible extinction of several species, and could endanger bald eagles. The power that flows through these lines would be shipped out of state, and it would be of no use to us here at a cost of $1 billion over 30 to 40 years. The risks are too great. Please, I urge you to vote no on the proposed ATC Cardinal Hickory Creek transmission line. Thank you.